Hello folks, this is Automotive Reviews, and today we got the 2021 Ford Bronco build radio. Now how will Motor Trend staff spec their Bronco 4x4s? Now we're going to talk about this, and we're going to talk about it in detail, because I feel that you guys need to know how to spec your Broncos. And what better way to learn than to learn from Motor Trend? I've been reading Motor Trend ever since they've been around, so you can figure how old I am. But let's get started. From the manic off-roaders to the suburban mall crawlers, Big Ben to Wild Track, Sasquatch to Black Diamond, the 2021 Ford Bronco is all the rage, garnering millions of page views on Motor Trend and selling out of all 7,000 first edition reservations in less than a week, even before a precise configurator was live on Ford's website. The feature finally launched, so we updated the earlier builds based on the Ford preliminary trim levels. Many different paint colors are offered and the pricing information with actual configurations using final specifications. Here's what Motor Trend created using Ford Build Your Own Bronco widget. Now, let's get into it. We have the 2021 Ford Bronco base 2-door manual. Yes, the base Bronco, $28,500, truly channels the idea of the original without being too retro. However, I love retro, and the reason why we love the Bronco so much is because of its retro look. So let the slavish retro look come on. So let's return the favor by opting for a low-spec 2-door. And let's opt for that low-spec 2-door and what's believed to be the antimatter blue. This is not the antimatter blue, and if it is, it does not look like it. So we will flick through until we find it. So bear with us, folks. It is taking a second for it to load, but it should load shortly. But until then, let's just go back to the 2-door and let's talk about the antimatter blue. Now, the blue paint, especially with the hardtop fitted, has that real Land Rover Defender vibe. So we're not looking at the blue paint right here. We're looking at something different. This is like the charcoal black. If I'm wrong, you just go ahead and school me on that in the comments. So they said that this has the Defender vibe. Now, Alex Kirstein wants this kind. He wants the one because this looks like it has the Defender vibe. And it does. Of course, the Defender is going to cost you $50,000. So why not opt for a base model Bronco for $28,500 and save some cash? Now, the 2021 Ford Bronco base 2-door manual, he'll take that. It's going to be available with the Sasquatch package, but he's okay skipping for the basic look. The manual does limit the Bronco to the turbocharged 2.3-liter 4, but that's a stout engine and a great basis for the mods, if so desired in the future. And that's a good way to think of your Bronco. Fix it up, mod it up in the future. It just depends if you get that raise at work. Chances are that might not happen, but at least you have a Ford Bronco. But this is a good place to start with the customization, which is just what Alex Kirstein from Motor Trend is looking for. Let's go on a little deeper. Let's go a little deeper down the rabbit hole. Now we got the 2021 Ford Bronco First Edition. Yes, the 4-door. Now we know Ford has found takers for the 3500. And scratch that, no, 7,000. We all know it was 7,000 of Bronco First Edition. Now Ford doubled its allocation of owning one. Is it overpriced? $60,800? Sure. But does it look fantastic? With the standard bull bar, 35-inch tires, black painted top, trim pieces, and the model specific hood, and the body side graphics, this baby is off the chain. And this one right here, the doors are off. And this is one that Greg Fink's like. He loves this baby. I also love it. It's okay to dream a little. $60,000, $800. Ooh wee! Wake up and get your money. Get your money. Yes, the 2021 Ford Bronco First Edition 4-door. Now, let's go back to that baby right quick. Now, for better or worse, the First Edition is a V6 only. That means 10-speed automatic or bus. If you nab this beast with a 7-speed stick, then you might opt for the better breakover angles of the 2-door Bronco and treat this like the off-road menace it is. However, if I'm really conceding to letting the SUV shift gears for you, then you might as well welcome the surely more refined ride of the 4-door model 16-inch longer wheelbase. True off-roaders will deem their choice to be a 4-door Bronco First Edition, which you would consider to be sacrilegious. Personally, trade some driving engagement and off-road tarmac capability to drive a Bronco that looks this good. This is what Greg Finks from Motor Trend would like. So let's go on, let's go down the path. As we go down the path, we go back to the 2021 Ford Bronco base 2-door manual. Now this is from Alex Stocklosa, a Motor Trend journalist. And yes, he's long maintained that if he were to ever purchase a Wrangler, it'll be the base 2-door small truck model with the manual transmission, air conditioning, and the no-cost all-terrain tires, and nothing else. Well, that setup will now cost you $30,000. The air condition, which is absurd, the equivalent 2021 2-door Ford Bronco, on the other hand, literally costs about the same, yet comes standard with air conditioning, LED headlights, and even a hardtop, all of which are at no extra cost. But on a Jeep, it is extra cost. Now that value plays to Alexander Stokoza, which will also play to you if you're thinking about getting a Ford Bronco 2-door on the base model. This is that house music, baby. Can you feel it? Yes, can you feel the Bronco? Now the 2021 Ford Bronco base 2-door manual, in fact the base is $29,995. Bronco totally eats the $205 cheaper. Now Jeep Wrangler Sport Lunch. Now equipment wise, so we're saying the Bronco is cheaper by $205. Now I'm all in for the Jeep crank windows, the crappy audio head unit, but who's gonna say no to Ford's power windows, mirrors, doors locked, 8-inch touchscreen, and a keyless entry? When it comes standard and effectively at a discount, none of that stuff is even available on the Jeep Wrangler Sport, which forces you to jump to several $1,000 pricier Sport S to get it. So bump the Jeep Wrangler and jump into the Ringo. Bump the Jeep Wrangler and jump into the Bronco, not the Wrangler, but the Bronco. Now that's not even counting the Bronco standard hardtop, which costs $1,295 on the Jeep. You're saving money by sticking with the Bronco, baby. Now, no matter which sport trim you go with, therefore, the base Bronco is just basic enough to feel elemental without feeling like you're being ripped off. Now, at $30,000 price point, you can't beat it, baby. Plus, it rides on sweet-looking steel wheels. The doors and the roof come off, poof, off, and it looks like it's the business, folks. Your only addition would be the $495 sound deadening material for the hardtop, $365 roof rails with crossbars, $825 heavy-duty modular steel front bumper, $220 mud flaps, and $160 floor liner. All in, you at $32,060. This is a steal, baby! Now, this is according to Alexander Stokosa. Oh, my throat. It feels good, because I can feel the Bronco vibes! And this is awesome, folks. And then we have this. The 2021 Bronco Badlands. I don't know if this is a Badland, but looking at the wheels, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but it won't fail. The 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands 4-door, baby. Now, I'm embarrassed to say how long it took me to pick between the Bronco Badlands and the Bronco Wildcat trim. If the rival Jeep Wrangler and the Gladiator is any indication, the Wrangler Rubicon, which is the closest analog we currently have to the Bronco Badlands, beats you up on the road while remaining supremely capable off it. Now, while the Gladiator Mojave Desert Focus, like the Bronco Wildcat, is 9/10 as capable as the Rubicon off-road, while more comfortable both on and off it. Now, Christian Sibo from Motor Trend likes this one, and he says it's off the chain. And so if you fight for that, you're doing good, baby. Bronco, baby. And then we have here the 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands 4-door. What can you say to that, folks? We must wait for the picture. Time is ticking. As you can see, the circle is turning. So we skip back because we don't have the patience. We must go back. What is happening, folks? What is happening? So, with the caveat that you reserve the right to change your mind completely once you drive it, for now, you're going to go with the Bronco Badlands 4-door. Now, the goal was to build the ultimate overlander from my Bronco. Since that's the kind of off-roading you enjoy most, my Velocity Blue Bronco is basically loaded for both capability and comfort. Now, you opt for the bigger 2.7 liter twin turbo V6 and the Sasquatch package, the 35-inch tires, and the beat-lock wheels for capability. For comfort, you're going to choose the hardtop with the headliner and the Lux package, the Bronco, a vehicle you wouldn't mind spending lots of time in. Long off-road expeditions, baby. I also choose to get a winch and an air compressor. Let's go back to look at that winch. A winch and an air compressor, you're going to need that, baby. Especially when you're off-road and need to lower them tires so you can get out that rut, baby. But let's go back and let's think about this. Now, from the Ford accessory catalog, your loaded Bronco comes in at $60,000 and $584. You're spending a lot, baby. What do you think your wife's going to think about that? Now, pricey enough that if you were going to the market, you'd be sure also to visit the local Land Rover dealer to sample out the 2021 SUV of the year, the new Defender 110, which is going to cost the same price. But it's not a Bronco, baby, and it's not getting as many hits. However, it is the SUV of the year. I would still go with the Ford Bronco, but that's what Christian Sibo would like to look at, and that's him, and that's looking at the Motor Trend perspective. And then we have here, not here though, you also have the 2021 Ford Bronco Black Diamond 2-door. I would go to it, but for some reason my photos is acting crazy, and we're still going to stick with it because I'm not stopping this video for nothing, folks. We'll go back as the clock turns. Now, the 2021 Ford Bronco Black Diamond 2-door, which is the basic Bronco, doesn't have an offer of a few features that Eric Johnson would really want, such as the heated seats, given they live in Michigan, but also don't want to have to raid the kids' piggy bank to afford one. So he zeroed in on the Black Diamond trim. And when he talks about the kids' piggy bank, he's talking about the kids' college fund. And this Black Diamond, which offers the said warmer VIA mid-option package and has a standard upgraded 7-mode terrain management system, rock rails, bash plates, and all-terrain rubbers on the sweet-looking 17-inch Steelies. It also starts at a reasonable $37,545. Velocity Blue seems to be his best color. Now, to strike the right balance between the vibrancy and the timelessness. And he's going to go with the 2-door because That's how Bronco looks best. Looks best in a two-door. Now kids are flexible. They'll figure out how to sit in it. That's what Eric Johnson says. But his kids ain't gonna think that as they kick the back seat, saying, "Papa, why did you make that decision?" Then we have the 2021 Ford Bronco Black Diamond two-door. Now a lot of people would pick that one. I personally like the Black Diamond myself. But there's many of these to pick from. And we sort of got the feeling of what the Motor Trend journalists would like. Just automotive reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting videos.